opportunity like this?
I'm very excited. I mean, being able to experience my first March Madness is very exciting. I know that for the team it is too. So we're just very excited and ready to get playing.
Do you know anything about Oregon?
I do not, but I know the coaches probably do. They probably had a good feeling about who we're going to play. But I know I played against Mfale Dante when we was in high school, so I know a little bit about him.
BJ, when you came here a couple months ago, going through the recruiting process, this is one of the things they sold you on, to be able to get this team back in the tournament for the first time in 7 years. To be part of that, how special is this there?
It's very special. That's when I was in my recruiting process with Coach Paris and the coaching staff. That's really what I told him. I said I want to make sure that we get back to being in the NCAA. I've never been there, and that's one of the goals, and it's now being complete.
How nice is it to be able to stay on the east side of the Mississippi River? You guys are on the East Coast, so you're not going to be having too long of a flight or anything like that.
Oh, that's a very special thing. That's the one thing we was really worried about, was if we had to go Salt Lake or to Spokane. So being able to be on this side in Pittsburgh means we might be able to have a good crowd.
How special has this journey been with this group of guys, and just how great to be able to now venture into this with them at your side?
It's been very special. I know everybody had a goal coming in to make it to the tournament. So far, we've done that. So it's the new season 3 for us. So we hopefully be able to make a run in it.
BJ, what's the mindset of this team? I know this is a milestone to get there. Is there more to do in this one?
Oh, yes, for sure. It is more to do. With this new season coming in for the NCAA tournament, we got our minds on winning it. So that's what we got to do.
The way you guys play, is this your style of play suitable for March more than perhaps other teams?
I think so. I think the way how we stretch the floor out, how we're unselfish, and how do we get out there on defense, that's going to cause a lot of problems for people going in March.
You're going to call up Tahina Pow and look for some Oregon scouting from her, see if she has any knowledge on it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I know she went there, so of course we got to get an insider on it for us.
Has Lamont ever talked to you guys much about his time at Wisconsin or Chattanooga, going through the selection Sunday process, the tournament process, any of that?
He just mentioned it a little bit. He was like, it's a different feeling being here and getting your name called. So he was like, just playing on a neutral site and everything like that. Since we got a heads up with it before playing in Phoenix, and also with the SEC tournament, I feel like we got a heads up with a lot of people.
BJ, I know you guys are trying to flush from last week, but is there anything that you guys can take away from a positive standpoint, especially for the younger guys playing a game and having to keep going through that process of, hey, you don't have a lot of time to turn around if you're able to keep going through the process?
It's just really just being able to focus in on the recovery aspect of it. You know, once you win, you got a day off before you play to the next game, unlike the SEC tournament where you play day by day. So I feel like that's really a big factor of making sure our recovery is right with everything.
Good job, Pete.